What is this room? This is the room that Master Belduke kindly provided as my accommodation. So, is this the room where the incident took place? That would be the Master's study. It is the room right next door. However, the state of the room has been carefully preserved since the incident 3 months ago. Ah, okay. So it's a crime scene that has remained untouched. Man, that's actually not bad at all for, ye old times. As such, entry into the room is not currently permitted. Really? Bummer. We wouldn't touch anything, we just want to see. Sorry. Is that by order of the Knights of the Inquisition by any chance? Yes, and as I have lived with masters since an early age, they also decided it would be only fitting for me to stay on and keep the place in order. Yeah. So you've been looking after the place ever since Sir Belduke passed away? Yes, that's correct. Now then, is there anything further you wish to discuss? Well, first, let's check something here real quick. Go out, and then enter. Okay, just 3 hint coins. Okay. Sorry, I had to go outside to check with your place since I can't look at the hint coins, like, by just going there. So, let's see. We got hint coin over there. We got a beautiful town over there. We got a flower with a coin there. And let's see. Is there any other hint coins? Like, candle? Oh, that would have been a good place, I think, but not as hidden, I guess, too. They're starting to get smart where they should hide the hint coins, I guess. Come on, where's that last hint coin? Up there? Right there? Right there? Oh! What was that? Well, what is that? The floor's been singed. The legendary fire didn't spare even the alchemist's house. Why would the legendary fire manifest itself just in this room? Grayhill probably dropped a candle. Yeah, that's true. Oh, there it is. On the right next to bottles and ship. That's a ship behind it, right? No, it isn't. Okay. Is that a minibar? What's inside all those bottles? Wine. Yes, alchemists are winos. Don't take me seriously, folks. Maya, don't drink it! Who knows what strange mixtures the alchemist kept in those bottles? Books and documents are all neatly placed on the shelves. Grayhill is a very tidy person. Maybe Jean could teach me some alchemy and you how to keep your desk tidy, Nick. Ha 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 ha. The town is over there. It's the opposite direction from the bell tower. A pretty view like this makes you forget all about witches and murders. Okay. As I mentioned a moment ago, I know very little about this matter. As a matter of fact... matter, you said matter again. It might be better to ask the Inquisitors. I can tell you about one thing, though. Namely, what occurred before the incident. Before the incident? Yes, it was 3 months ago, around the time that Master Belduke was murdered. Oh. Oh,
We were on our way back from collecting specimens for research, and it was already into the small hours of the morning. There was a thunderstorm on the way, and as the storm drew nearer, we quickly made our way home.
Well, that was
Anyone
kind of
would
the
have been
fancy
surprised at
magic
what we
trick.
saw. But Master Belduke, well, how can I put this? He reacted in a most peculiar way. Unlike others who saw it, he seemed unsettled, as if he was truly afraid of something. After that bell tower appeared, he changed completely. Master Belduke became a different man.
Sounds familiar. Wait a second. Did you just say a bell tower appeared? Hey, that explains it. That must be... Oh, that tower that's why the guards are there guarding it, maybe? What High Inquisitor Darklaw meant, she mentioned an incident involving the bell tower. To this day, I do not know what the Master was so afraid of. Do you think it was connected in some way to his death? I think it must have been magic. I mean, for a bell tower to just appear like that. Mr. Grey Earl, do you mind if we have a look around? I know the Inquisitors have already carried out a full investigation, but there just might be a clue or two with some kind of connection to the Great Witch. Well, I suppose. Providing I am allowed to accompany you, of course. Yeah, sure, why not? There is sensitive equipment everywhere, and it is my responsibility to take care of it. Although, kind of suspicious to me for some reason. But, you're a mister, you're not a witch, etc., etc. Blah, 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 not a warlock. Ha, 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 ha. I understand. We'll be careful. I wonder how the professor and Luke are doing with their visit to the storyteller. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Yeah, I've been wondering about that too. Yeah, everyone's wondering about it. Maya, me, Phoenix. A chance to meet Labyrinthia's creator. Let's just hope they don't upset the guy and have some terrible plot twist written about them. That'd only happen if it was you that visited the storyteller, Nick. The professor would never let anything like that happen. I've got a feeling they'll come back with some pretty useful leads. We have to do our best too, Nick. Let's keep up our side of the investigation. You got it, Maya. We're all in this together. Come on, let's see what we can find. That's the spirit! Are we fading black? And then back to storyteller? No. No, we're going to the bell tower. Okay. Let's see. According to Grey Earl, Grey Earl Sir Belduke's butler, the bell tower appeared mysteriously after lightning struck one evening. For some reason, Sir Belduke became seriously agitated upon its appearance. The bell tower in the square, town square, is under continuous guard. Could this be related in some way to the death of the alchemist? Okay. Yep, there it is. The Great Witch Basella will be tried in the court? That will be Labyrinthia's final chapter, a fitting end for a town ruled by witches and their magic. Am I to believe that this final chapter has already begun? That is correct, and there is no way you can possibly change its final outcome. Can we change destiny? Or no, can we change fate? Make our own destiny? I wonder about that. You see, I gave my word to a young lady. I promised that without fail, I would be able to rescue her. If I'm not mistaken, the Great Witch Trial will begin in 2 weeks' time, the same day on which you will hold your next parade. I believe that should give us sufficient time to show you what we can do. Such a smug countenance. I find it intolerable. Hey, you invited me here, so shut up. I beg your pardon? I'm a gentleman, and I must rescue a lady in distress, while you with your stories. 2 weeks from now, you say? I'm afraid that information is out of date, Hershel Layton. No! What are you doing? Are you doing what I think you're doing? Are you writing in your story that it's going to be like tomorrow or something? Out of date? What do you mean? My parade will be held the day after tomorrow, according to the amended story. Wow! What a douche. What? Seriously? The day after tomorrow? That's not fair! Now that's the kind of countenance I want from the characters in my story. What? That's what I do, didn't you know? I decide the fate of characters who have no knowledge of their future. It would appear that you are not yet fully aware of the gravity of the situation. Oh, shut up about gravity of the situation. I'll show you gravity of the situation. Let me see now. Just for fun, I'll write you a little story. A story full of surprises and a few tears. I shall enjoy seeing the motions of the characters as they play their parts. A story? For us? Stories are a fixture of this town. You would be wise to embrace them. Oh, shut up. Screw your stories. Let's see. I think we need a stimulating incident. We shall have a witch, some witchcraft, and perhaps a little death. Wow, you... Seriously, this guy is a douche. Death. You can't. You can't. Oh, but I can. Let me see. This is a golden opportunity to use the alchemist's residence. What are you gonna do? How about this? Your comrade meets with death by golden curse in the alchemist's residence. Only one thing about that. I think he's part of the corruption, and so the comrade, aka Phoenix, will probably not die because, yeah, he's not part of the story as well. This could be a truly interesting story. No way! Feel free to act as you wish when playing your role in the story. How can you? The beginning of a new tragedy or farce. The victim of a golden curse lies in the dwelling of a user of false alchemy. A man from afar falls to a golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief. The woman is captured. Her dark trial begins. The fiery pit will cleanse all her sins. Wait, was that Maya? A man from afar falls to a golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief? This must be referring to Maya and Mr. Wright! If we don't do something, Mr. Wright and Miss Fay will be in danger. There's no time to lose, Luke. Let's go and find them. Right you are, Professor! The story has already been written. And no matter what you do, you will not change the result. I do not agree. What we do next can change the future in any number of ways. I'm sure that's what you want to believe. In fact, a naive outburst like that could be a poignant plot point. Please, be my guest. Your words may help to raise the tension and bring a little excitement to my story. You monster! Luke, now is not the time. We need to help Mr. Wright and Maya. Okay, let's go, Professor. Better hurry. A friend's death added to the items. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Professor, do you hear a flapping sound coming this way? The sound of a large bird, perhaps. Is it a dragon? Flap! Oh, hi! Ah, that's the owl that we saw in the audience room. It's holding a letter in its mouth, not to mention watching us intently. Perhaps he wants to tell us something. I'll try talking to him to see what he wants. What can we do for you? I've got it, Professor. Hoot. That's the owl says... Oh, Hoot is the owl's name. That's cute. Says the letter was delivered to the storyteller 3 months ago. Wait, what? What? To the storyteller? If that's so, then we can't very well keep it. After all, it's wrong to read letters addressed to someone else, and a gentleman would never do such a thing. That's what the owl said. But he also said there's absolutely nothing written on the sheets of parchment inside the envelope. Look, Professor, see? They're totally blank. A letter with nothing written on it? That is indeed most curious. And another thing, Professor. The owl says this letter was sent by the alchemist. What's that, my boy? Written by the alchemist? There's a trick to it. Do you remember what the storyteller wrote in that story he penned a moment ago? A victim of a golden curse lies in the dwelling of a user of false alchemy. Which probably means the place at which this incident will occur is the home of the one who sent this letter. In other words, at the alchemist's house. Right, Professor? I thought we already got the point of this. It appears the address of the sender, Sir Belduke, is written on the envelope, which means We had better make our way there immediately. Thanks, Mr. Hoot. Oh! Yes, let's steal. Steal mail. That's a federal law. And very, very wrong to do, might I add. The address on the envelope is somewhere near the town square. That's a little far from here, Professor. We might not make it in time. I think we'd better run. Luke, my boy, we have the need to rent a steed. I think you're right, Professor. That would be far quicker than running. How are you gonna rent a steed when you don't have any money? Apparently, steeds are free to rent. Quickly, Luke. There's no time to lose. And those are knights. Horses, too. Yeah. Hey, easy, boy. This horse is certainly spirited. Hey, what are you doing with those horses? Get back here this instant with them. Say, Nick, have you noticed how the color of that wall is different from the other walls in the room? I think I've investigated enough crime scenes by now to notice something as obvious as that, Maya. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but actually there was a small fire here a while ago. It was my fault. The wall ended up a little bit singed in the process. Yeah, we kind of know this already. Now that you mention it, there are some signs of a fire on the floor there too. Yes, that's correct. Anyway, I decided to paint the wall myself. Looks like Mr. Greygear is handier with his herbs than with a paintbrush. I let a candle set fire to some dry straw. In all my time as a butler, I've never made such a major blunder. Nah, it's not that bad. You're being a little too hard on yourself. That's right, it's not so bad. You think that's bad? You should see Nick try and do laundry. Now that's a major blunder. Okay, that was one time. Anyways... Let's go check out Mr. Balduke's study. Didn't he say that was off limits? While we're here, could you show us around your room a little, Mr. Gray Earl? Of course. If it will bring you any closer to finding the truth, be my guest. However, as the Knights of the Inquisition have ordered that the crime scene be left undisturbed, I must ask that you refrain from touching anything while you are in the study. Sure, we'll be careful. We've done this before. Alright, so let's move onward to the study. Which has 3 hint coins. Sorry, we gotta touch things to find hint coins. Wow, what a mess. Hey, look, Nick! There on the floor. It's one of those, whatchamacallits? You know, a crop circle, right? A crop circle? That's an alchemist's circle, Maya. We're not in a wheat field. I'm sorry to repeat myself, but please be sure not to touch anything. You heard him, Maya. That means keep your hands to yourself. No problem. I'll just do the touching with my eyes. With your eyes? What? Okay. Touchy touch touch. Where's the mint coins? Hint coin touch. Let's see. Hint coin touch. And Ooh, touch! There's something about that painting. Hey, that's a pretty little picture over there. We could use a picture like this back at the office, don't you think? We could hang it right next to Charlie. What is it, Nick? The wall behind this picture frame. Yeah, I noticed it too. The wall? Oh, that! It seems like there's some kind of green mark on the wall just by the painting. I wonder if there's something hidden behind this painting. Hey, Nick! Look at this! The wall behind the painting. It's painted green! Is there a problem? No problem. This could be some kind of clue. It's a good clue. Okay. Touch! Okay, let's... The cabinet might have contained the alchemist's research materials, but it's been emptied. Only some junk's been left behind. Okay. Just some junk. That's nice. Great. The wall behind the painting has been painted green. This could be some kind of clue. What turned... What the... Whatever. A curiously shaped implement. No idea what it's used for. This could be a device for turning bread into gold! That's a globe of the night sky. The alchemist was also an astronomer? Or maybe he was into astrology. Oh, that's a magic circle. It's neatly drawn and it sure looks magical. Yes. Add the word magic or magical to something, and it sounds so much more into magic than what it should be. I guess that's the kind of stuff you're into. Being a spirit medium and all. Yeah, that's true. Is there anything else? I didn't see really anything else. Well, besides the painting. Oh! The floor! It looks like a load of white powder has been scattered around the desk. About this white powder, has it been here since the incident? That's right. It was just like this when I entered the room on the morning following the incident. I have left it this way ever since. Man, 3 months later. Jeez. I guess someone must have dropped it. A container full of some medicine. I said that wrong, but whatever. Please try not to walk on it. You may leave footprints. Now that you said it, all I want to do is leave a little old footprint all over the place. It'll be like, mail was here. I said that in English tone, but whatever, and I think Phoenix said that before, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Tap, tap, touch. Just shut up! I can touch anything I want. What's the matter, Mr. Grey Earl? Oh, it's, actually, it's that pendant. I must say, I find it fascinating. Oh, you mean this old thing? It's called a magatama. Magatama? Yup. You could say it's kind of like my source of power, I guess. I understand. Stones are often charged with energy after all. The pendant you're wearing is pretty neat too. It's such a mysterious color. Oh, this? It's an amethyst. Master Belduke asked me to wear it. An amethyst? The amethyst brings about good vibrations. It's an alchemy sense. Mr. Grey Earl? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just remembering Master Belduke. He gave me this stone and accepted me as his assistant, alchemist. But now, Master, such is the order of the natural world. Yeah, I wonder if anyone else has felt kind of suspicious for a little while now. It seems like Grey Earl really misses him, or something. He must have really respected Sir Belduke. Okay, I was about to say, did my game freeze? Well, I think we've just about investigated everything we can for now. But we didn't find any leads on the Great Witch. Oh, Mr. Grey Earl? Yes? What is it? Is there anywhere else you can think of where we might find more clues? Let me see. Well, there is a cellar under this study. That's where the master kept his research materials. A cellar under this room? Yes. There's a trap door in the floor, leading down to the cellar. A room containing Belduke's research materials. If you don't mind, I'd like to have a quick look at that room. I see. Very well. If you'll please wait, just wait a moment. Donk! That ladder leads down into the cellar, but be careful. It's rather dark down there. It looks like it might be a little cramped down there, too. That's true. Perhaps it is a little small for the both of you at once. Okay, Nick. This seems more like your kind of thing anyway.
What the heck do you mean by that?
I don't know. I guess you're just a bit more suited to small, dark, damp places.
Seriously, what the hell's that supposed to mean? I'm not a rat, you know. I'm a bird. I mean, a spiky-haired attorney.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll just stay up here and snoop around for some clues.
Do not touch anything.
It's not snooping, Maya. It's investigating. There's a difference, you know. Anyway, you do that. Yeah, okay, whatever. You go investigate. Don't touch anything. I'll be right back. Yay! Way to go, Nick! What's that going on about? Well, I should return to my room. Please give me a call as soon as you have both finished. Okay, got it. What, you don't want to investigate with us anymore? What's going on with you?
I'm suspicious.
It's a little chilly down here. Doesn't look like it's been used much. The air is so musty and stale. Anyway, better hurry up and take a look around. Okay, let's see here. Can't even go anywhere. I wonder if there's any... Oh, yes there is. There are hint coins. There's another one. There's that last one. I don't even know if we'll be coming back here. Also, 1, 2, 3! Plenty of sketches and drawings. Nothing useful for us here. Looks like Sir Belduke studied alchemy here too. I don't see anything medicine-like, but there sure is a lot of equipment. This desk is pretty messy. Not a speck of dust, though. I guess Greygear must be keeping it clean. There's a wooden box by the desk, filled with all kinds of junk. A doll is peeping out of the box. Wonder if it was left by a little girl who was one of the doctor's patients. Looks like a sculpture of a goat, I think. Something about it gives me the creeps. Wonder if it's one of those, stuffed goats that used to be alive. Ew. Wait a second! Is this... This thing is completely made of gold! What? Well... Could this be the result of alchemy? I guess in this town, anything's possible. Uh-oh, here we go. This is where the thing happens. If Maya were here, she'd break her back trying to take that goat away with her. That's strange. Almost everything in this room is covered in a layer of dust. Everything except for that goat, that is, seems to have been kept in pristine condition. Oh, an alchemist making gold. The heck's a well doing here? Hello? Oh! As I fall in. Well, well, well. If this isn't a well. Oh my god. Looks like it's still in use, too. I'm guessing you need quite a bit of clean water for alchemy. Come to think of it, I haven't noticed any plumbing here in Labyrinthia. Well, well, well. Looks like I've pretty much seen all there is to see down here. What about the map? The room doesn't seem to have been used much, and there's nothing I can see that might provide a lead. If I stay here any longer, I might just end up covered in dust myself. Not to mention standing here sighing is kind of clogging up my lungs. Maybe it's time I head back upstairs. I should probably see how Maya's doing. What the heck is that? This is the alchemist's house. We have to hurry. Professor? Wait for me! As the professor barges in. Look, he barged in.
Miss Faye.
Hi, Professor. What's up? You look flushed.
Yes, even I look flushed, and I shouldn't. What the heck's up with the lighting of this camera?
Where's Mr. Wright? Have you seen him?
Oh, Nick. He's just down in the basement doing some investigating. He should be back up soon. So how did it go? Did you get to see the storyteller?
Please, get Mr. Wright immediately. It's safer if we're all together in one place. I'll explain later. Just hurry.
Huh?
As
Just
things
do it!
stand, Mr. Wright is in serious danger.
Nick's in danger? What do you mean?
I have reason to believe that a witch will appear here soon.
Let the music stop.
Oh?
All is as written in the story.
Do you happen to be the great witch Bazella?
Concern yourselves not with who I am, but rather with what you will now become.
Your mouth is being open for way too long, dude. Are you even a dude or a dudette?
Oh, dearie, dearie me. Whatever is the matter, child? You look positively flustered. Sir Belduke is no longer resident here. You'll need to go elsewhere for your medicaments.
I know that! Let me through! It's a matter of life and death!
Life and death, you say? If so, then I may foresee a hit ballad. Raise up your hearts and sing with Birdly. My bird is Cracker. First, second, and thirdly. Oh my God, this guy is way too full of himself.
Ah, this must be that rival Mr. Bartley was talking about.
Yeah, kind of figured as much.
Anyway, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, dearie, dearie me.
I don't know when this happened, but whatever.
Dearie, dearie me. Professor!
It wasn't me!
Huh? What the?
Professor, the words the storyteller wrote really did come true, and in the worst possible way. A man from afar falls to a golden curse. At first, I thought he was referring to Mr. Wright, but I got it all wrong. It was about the professor.
Catch you all next time. After we look at this.